And welcome. Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the O.co Coliseum. Michael Brantley gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. On the ground to third. Alexander. There. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Marlon Byrd will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Hey, we got nobody, no one down here.
The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Alexander scoops. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Christian Alexander gets his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. Shot toward right center. That's in there. Base hit.
Right here, on the back.
And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that.
At the plate, Christian Alexander. He singled his last time up.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Belted high and deep into right center. Almonte ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now. Dino Quintero will dig in. He singled his first time around.
2 outs, kid, 2 outs. Hey, play for 1 now.
The 2-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Christian Alexander tripled home a run last time through, so let's see what he's got in store this time.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here.
Hey, 1 pitch. Make it yours.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Yan Gomes will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Hey, we got 1. Come on, guys.
A ball hit hard to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Hey, get your pitch right
Christian Alexander stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat.
Hey, come on now.
Jason Kipnis will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Yeah, 1 down.
Doolittle pauses. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Alexander is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. And he is in there. Juan Uribe will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far.
Go out here, huh?
Doolittle's ready. The 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Alexander. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame.
Here we go.
To short, hit hard. He's got it. Fitness. On to Napoli, and they get 2 here to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit. No. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit.
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the O.Co Coliseum. Striding into the box, Francisco Lindor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Christian Alexander will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least. Yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. Marlon Byrd stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
Christian Alexander stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
And when you think about it, Matty, it's pretty scary.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Christian Alexander will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Christian Alexander steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park, just like he did in the second.
Alexander. All right, one time.
Shot toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs, no base hits. Christian Alexander steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park, just like he did in the second.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big
Driven to right field and deep. Bird going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon. And, guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Juan Uribe. He's our tops player of the game. This is the MLB. Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Christian Alexander digs in as one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, as he's got a 10-game hitting streak to his credit.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot up there.
Rocket to third. In there, a base hit. Stepping in, Christian Alexander. He reached on a single in his first try.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Belted high in the air out to left. Holiday going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and the A's have grabbed a 2-1 lead.
He's got to be out there on the mound saying, what on earth just happened? He was cruising along. He got the first 2 outs, then on 2 pitches, single, home run. I tell you, you can't let your guard down for 1 second out there, or you're going to get burned.
Hey, play this first.
Number 36 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Smoke toward third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Number 41 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Alvarez is ready. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alexander ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and the inning is... Jed Lowry is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Ready to take his hacks again, Christian Alexander, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall.
First pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
The windup and the 0-1.
Come on, big guy.
Hit hard to short. In time to first, and there are two away.
The batter,
Josh Reddick will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Christian Alexander will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on.
Oh, now one pitch right here.
Hot shot on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. And that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Hey, right guy, right place.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's down in front of Holiday for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. Carlos Santana stands in. Here, pitches a cold strike. The throw, not nearly in time, and it's a double steal. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
MLB The Show has baseball for you on a Saturday night in St. Louis, Missouri. Christian Alexander will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as gone.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 21. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Alexander, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Out in front of it, strike 1. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Stephen Piscotty will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Hahn sets, 0-1 pitch on its way. Smoke toward third. Lowry on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Michael Wacha comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the...
Throw gets him, 2 down. Christian Alexander will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Matt Carpenter will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen.
Oh, wow, what a stop. He goes to first. Got him.
Oh, what a play.
Now batting.
On a ball hit like that.
Christian Alexander strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th. Stephen Piscotty will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Alexander found 1 away. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the...
From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He's been on a power tear lately, hitting 10 home runs in his last 10 games. So the opposing pitchers better mix up their scouting report because whatever it is they're doing.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Keuchel into his motion. Here it is on 0-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Line drive to left. And a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to open up the ball game. Christian Alexander will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he was having none of it. It'd be interesting to see if they try to go at him again with the hard stuff.
Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs. Christian Alexander strides forward to bat again, coming off a home run that plated 3 scores in his last appearance. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair?
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Line toward the alley in left center. Number 16 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Carlos Correa strides in, grounded out his last time through. Doolittle's ready. 1-2 on its way. On the ground to third. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Christian Alexander will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Hit hard towards center, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Evan Gaddis steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Doolittle pauses. Here it is on 2-1. Grounded to third. Alex in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Astros, third.
Christian Alexander makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rasmus has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the second of Christian Alexander will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in a loss last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Christian Alexander is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again.
Hey, let it fly.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number. Christian Alexander will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. High and deep to right center. Back goes Springer at the track, the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Christian Alexander will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game. Jose Altuve will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top three guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Carlos Gomez will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Nobody gone now. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around second. He'll try for third. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Stepping in, Danny Valencia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Runner's on his way to third. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Gomez is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Chris Davis will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
They left 9 men on base.
Getting ready for baseball under the roof in Houston. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I think this club could really use some improvement from Carlos Santana. His average is in the low 200s. That's a reflection of the poor way he manages at bats. Way too good of a hitter to continue on the same course.
Christian Alexander will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his performance. Shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Batting third.
Danny Valencia will stand in. And as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better. On 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he got him at second on a perfect throw.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Now he's going to try to press his luck and take second, but a good throw cuts him down.
Evan Gaddis will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Alvarez is ready. Here he comes 0-1. On the ground to third. Alex scoops it up and taking it out there for the first out. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defense for the visiting Oakland A's. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, the defense is going to be very involved. This guy on the mound doesn't strike out a lot of hitters. Balls are put in play constantly, so the defense is going to be active.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7. Third
Luis
baseman.
Valbuena will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Leading off the inning, Christian Alexander, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
It's sharply toward third, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
At the plate, Danny Valencia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
But he'll just play a little cat and mouse as he looks him back. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Throw over to the bag, and they got him.
Out.
And a very good performance offensively for this bunch. But out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question, a standout performance.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. This is the Friday night baseball from the Bay Area and the O.Co Coliseum. David Ortiz will stand in, 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Swing and a liner right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning.
Stay up, babe. Here we go.
Christian Alexander will stand in for the first time now. 24 home runs to his credit so far this year.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
Belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Bradley, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second, he'll try for third. The tag, and he is called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Hey, get the pitch right now.
So stepping in, number 91, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Christian Alexander will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
First delivery to him on the way. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 25 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
That pitcher's got to be thinking,
Attaboy.
Christian Alexander takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 7-5 game. And he is in there. Force in this one, probably at least a couple of players deserving, but gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run.
And welcome back to the MLB. Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the O.co Coliseum in Oakland. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next. Christian Alexander strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games.
Alexander.
Let's go right here.
To short, hit hard. And that's through for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And the screen shows the story right there.
Two outs here.
Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. Go and make the next AB count.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in to try it again, Christian Alexander. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a...
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left, number 26 for him on the season, as the A's move out to a 3-2 lead.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
So stepping in, Rusney Castillo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. And this is on the ground for Lowry and could be 2. 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Well, you know, it looked like they might have had a big inning brewing here with first and third to start things out. They do get a run home here, but I'm pretty sure that's not exactly what they had in mind.
Here we go.
At the plate, Christian Alexander. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. This is line to left, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Christian Alexander will step in now in a big spot here with runners on.
Keep in mind, he's got a home run here already. If he gets a hold of another one, he could tie up this ball game.
To the hole left side, and it's through, a base hit. Christian Alexander stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning, as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
All right, one time.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. And a relay home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Well, this guy's been swinging a hot bat here in the series, so you can't call this unexpected. Just absolutely rakes this ball, and he's going to drive in 2 more on the double.
And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, David Ortiz. It may not be a rookie card, but it's valuable enough to be our top player of the game.
Yeah.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this three-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the O.co Coliseum. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox. Jackie Bradley Jr. will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
And you know, he's coming into this one licking his wounds a little bit. His average on the season is still good, but he's really scuffled up.
And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but Travis Shaw will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play sixth in the American League in hitting.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well, so there's a lot of extra base hits to go along with that stellar average.
Here we go.
Runners are at first and second with one away. On the ground is short. This could be two. On to first, and the throw goes right. Mookie Betts gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. High pop-up. Alexander has a play, and the inning is over. Christian Alexander will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least. Today's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise.
Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. With a moment now, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, guys, Mookie Betts puts it all on the line in every single.
Mookie Betts will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Christian Alexander stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Betts, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is really amazing, and everybody's looking at this now. It gets harder and harder to do when people are paying attention.
Ryan Hennigan will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around.
Hey, no outs here.
Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6. 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs.